So let me talk about some of the golden rules. So the first thing is either train the people who are doing recruitment for you or get yourselves trained, because it's important that you know what the pitfalls are. That award that I mentioned was as high as it was because of discrimination. So I'll talk a bit about discrimination this morning, what we call protected characteristics are. But the most important thing that you need to bear in mind is that if you discriminate against somebody for, let's say, they're pregnant, then the damages that that person can get are unlimited. So if they say, you rejected me for that job just because you met me and I was pregnant, and subsequently I didn't work for 3 years, in a worst case scenario, you could be liable for those damages. Now, it's not necessarily the case that that's going to be what happens, but you need to be aware that that's how it can pan out. So it's important that you are trained in a good recruitment process. The second step is a really practical one, and I'll say it about everything I talk about this morning. Keep records. So let's say you're recruiting, you get a load of CVs, and you have a really good reason why you shortlist one person and you don't shortlist another. Keep the CVs. Keep a note of why you thought that person was better than another, or why somebody interviewed better than somebody else. If you chuck all your paperwork away, you won't be able to justify why it was that you preferred one candidate over another. As I said, don't discriminate. Another thing is don't make promises that you can't keep. Obviously, the business of recruiting somebody is a bit of a two-way sales process. They're trying to sell themselves to you, but equally you're trying to sell your organisation why they're going to have a good career and good prospects in your business. And it can be the case that you promise commission or bonuses that are unlikely to materialise. You know, they're at the upper end of the spectrum. So be careful about that. And again, there's a link here with your contracts, because if you don't then put down on paper what it is you're promising in terms of pay or bonuses, or whatever it might be, the ground is open for the person to come back and say, well, you promised me X or Y. Okay. Final thing is take up references. These days, it can be difficult to get references out of previous employees, but it's always worth, if you don't get anything in writing, picking up the phone and seeing what somebody will tell you informally.